Broadway Folly is not too bad. This is an Oswald the Lucky Rabbit cartoon from 1930. It's directed by Walter Lantz and it's written by Roland Hamilton, Walter Lantz, Manuel Moreno, William Nolan, and Tom Palmer. And we have a voice cast including Walter Lantz and William Nolan. And the narrative is pretty straightforward. Oswald goes to the theatre. There's a bit of an issue getting inside. Then, once he's inside, he's dancing on a table. And then things get physical and fists start flying. And that's pretty much it. It sounds like there's not a lot of substance to it, but actually it manages to sustain itself for the entire duration, and I thought that worked quite well. I was quite impressed with it. That's not to say it's the best theatre-based cartoon from the 30s that I've seen, because I doubt it is, but I absolutely didn't mind it. The animation quality is fine. We have quite a lot of detail in some moments, and then in other moments it's mostly just Oswald in the foreground and a little bit in the background, and that's what I like. That's the style that I prefer. I don't like it when it's too cluttered. Once the fighting started, yes, it became very, very chaotic, but it made sense within the context of the narrative, and I didn't mind that at all. And then something happens right towards the end, and I'll mention that with a spoiler warning in a moment, but there was something there that I rather enjoyed as well. Great cast of characters, a lot of different animals involved in this. There's a lion that I was particularly fond of, and Oswald was quite delightful as well. Oswald isn't in it as much as one might expect for an Oswald cartoon, but compared to some Oswald cartoons, I'd say he's in it a decent amount. So it's not too bad. Broadway Folly is a pretty decent animation. And the one bit that I was going to mention before, that's a tiny spoiler, I just rather enjoyed this. It is a spoiler, as I said, the bit where the police car comes along and it's bouncing up and down, and it was just wonderfully animated. I really thoroughly enjoyed that. So, all things considered, Broadway Folly is pretty decent, and if you're an Oswald fan and you haven't seen it, then I'd say it's worth checking out.